We continue our series of interviews with three candidates who have filed petitions to run for Knox County mayor. They are all Republicans and have agreed to join us throughout the coming weeks to discuss their priorities for the county. The framework for our conversations focus on the biggest slices of the almost $800 million county budget. Brad Anders back with us for our second round, and we'll focus on public safety. If you're not familiar with him, he has served in the Knoxville Police Department for more than 25 years and is also a county commissioner. Thank you for being back.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You have an intimate familiarity with public safety, 12% or so of the budget, as I mentioned. What do you think is the biggest priority for the Sheriff's Department?
Well, I think right now there's two. There's one is obviously the opioid epidemic that we're facing as a community. This is not just theirs or just the mayor's office. This is everybody, all hands on deck, Faith Community, Health Department, Sheriff's Department, the mayor's office, the Metropolitan Drug Commission. Everybody's got to be on deck for that. And secondly, I think that we've got to get our frontline people, with the pension going away, we need to get our frontline people and get their pay up to continue to get great people in here. We've got the Sheriff's Department's amazing, but we've got to get that pay up on the front end.
I asked you about pay for teachers. Let's talk about deputies. What do they walk in at? And it doesn't compete with surrounding counties.
Yeah, well, they're probably in the low 30s, I think. And I don't know what corrections is, but I kind of comparing the deputies with us, they're a little bit behind on that. And we need to, with the pension going away, you either pay them on the front end or the back end. And so we've got to find a way to develop a plan that we can increase their pay, and it's got to be down on the frontline supervisors and lower. That's where we got to make an impact.
Are you in favor of this behavioral urgent care center that is getting underway? We should see that open this spring, where we're treating, these are low-level offenders who are addicts, either with mental illness or alcohol or drugs, treating them for 3 days in there to stabilize them instead of putting them in the jail.
Right. Yeah, I'm for that. I didn't want it to turn into what we used to have as the Knox County Detox Center. I don't want it to turn into detox, but I do want it to turn into where we're helping those that are in crisis. And we've done some of that in a pilot program, a small pilot program, but I think we can do that on a larger scale, and I hope that this proves to be very successful.
Any other public safety issues that you think will be top of mind in this campaign?
Well, I think as you look forward, Knox County is growing at a quick pace. And along with public safety, I think you got to look at fire service. We as a county invest less than $500,000 in our fire service, and it's a subscription rate. And so we got to make sure that we have a plan that's sustainable. So I think that'll come up in the next 4 to 8 years as well.
Is there an ideal number of deputies to have on the street at any given time?
I don't know what that number is. I think you can always use more, because the more visual they are, the safer you are as a community. But I don't know what that number is. There should be a patrol plan within the sheriff's office, and I hope that we get to those numbers as quick as we can.
Brad Anders, we appreciate the conversation. We'll see you back here
Thanks
very
for having
soon.
me.
Yeah.
Yes,